First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders and the bishops, and spreading the truth throughout the four corners. Any last days, I'm here when I can't be lesson. Let's get it. And Salaki, man, Jay got the stuff he knows, man. Just weather going back and forth, be high cold. So I don't feel sick. I just feel like just allergy, like just sinus, just nose, just stuffy. Some good stuff I've been using. I've been taking raw honey and garlic, put it in the jar, let it ferment and everything, and I've been taking that. So I did take 2 ibuprofen. So just Jake feels snuffy and stuffy. But we always got to do a lesson every week about the mark of the beast, the digital infrastructure. And this well-known guy, Mexican guy, plays Hector in Training Day in a couple more movies you've seen him. He speaks about it. So I'm going to read the scriptures and, read the scriptures and let him talk and hold his lesson edifying. This is Revelation chapter 13. Verse 5 and down. Then the beast was allowed to speak great blasphemies against Most High, and he was given authority to do whatever he wanted for 42 months. And he spoke terrible words of blasphemy against the Most High, slandering his name and his dwelling, that is, those who dwell in heaven. And the beast was allowed to wage war against Most High's holy people and to conquer them. And he was given authority to rule over every tribe and people and language and nation. And all the people who belong to this world worship the beast. There are the ones whose name was not written in the book of life that belong to the Lamb who was slaughtered before the world was made. Anyone with ears to hear should listen and understand. Anyone who's destined for prison will be taken to prison. Anyone destined to die by the sword will die by the sword. I'm going to go down to 16, same chapter. He required everyone, small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to be given a mark on the right hand or the forehead, and no one can buy or sell save he that had that mark, which was either the name of the beast or the number representing his name. Wisdom is needed here in the 666. This is the next chapter, and after this, I'm going to play the video. Revelation chapter 14, verse 8 and down. Then another angel followed him through the city, shouting, Babylon is fallen, that great city is fallen, because she made all the nations of the world drink the wine of her passionate immorality, and this society, this country is no represent none but immorality, nasty wickedness. Then the third angel followed him, shouting, anyone who worships the beast or in his statue, or who accepts his mark on the forehead or on his hand, but drink the wine of the Most High, Yahweh's anger, it has been poured out full strength to Yahweh's cup of wrath, and they will be tormented with fire and burning with suffering in the presence of the holy angels and the Lamb. So this is happening. We already see United Kingdom has ushered the digital mandate for IDs. It won't be long. This will be everything. So hold this lesson. I'm going to read verse 12 as well. This means that Yahweh's holy people must endure persecution patiently, obeying his commands and maintain their faith in Yahweh. So we have to maintain it and endure. Even Acts 14 and 22 goes that through much tribulation we enter into the kingdom of the Most High. So we got to get ready for all hell breaking loose. And we got to understand the victory at hand and understand, it's going to be unfair. It's going to be unjust. It's going to be unruly. But we know this is for the betterment of the kingdom to come, which will be on this earth. And for your legacy, for your namesake, and for Most High namesake, but your history to come, your destiny, basically. So hold this lesson edifying.
Dealing with the chip and how it's part of the New World Order. So without further ado, let's check out what he got to say.
It's the one world currency, and you get the chip inside of you.
Like Mark of the Beast.
And what's going to happen is when they so that's headed towards that.
Right.
So the chip, it's to condition your mind. So it'd be like, we've always been tapping. We've always been using cryptocurrency. We've always been, doing it this way. So when you get the chip, you ain't going to think nothing of it because you won't be like, nah, they've always been doing it similar to this, right? So the chip, when they put it inside of you, is going to be activated as your credit card. So long story short, now you could just, if they put it in your forehead or your wrist, now you could just slide your arm or slide your head, whatever they decide to put it in. And they're going to say, there's all these good things about it. And this is where they manipulate / trick you / deceive you. They're going to say, you know why the chip is good? Because now no one could come up to you and just rob you and take your cash. You know why the chip is good? Because if you get kidnapped, I can find you and locate you with the chip. They're going to tell you all these great things. But here's the part that they don't tell you If you do not comply with the government and you do not do what the government says, all they got to do is simply turn that chip off. And now your credit card don't work, and now you can't even go to Carl's Jr. and get a cheeseburger. Now you can't even go get tacos or eat. And now, in order for that chip to be turned back on / activated, you got to be under control and the mercy of the government and what they tell you to do to be able to even shop for food or whatever else is that you want to get. And so all that is leading towards that, man. So I tell people you're soon enough going to be backed up into having to make the decision of accept or don't accept. But when it comes down to it, and people always, and that's how they control you. And people always say, oh, they got you control on your phone. No, they don't. Because I can take this phone, I can throw it in a river, and you no longer got anything on me physically. But once they put that in you physically, now you're under control because that's your credit card, that's
Total control. Remember what more than 25 years ago in that interview with Aaron Russo, former Hollywood producer, who produced the movie Trading Places. Alex Jones goes total control. So let's hear it again.
and that's how they control you. And people always say, oh, they got you control on your phone. No, they don't. Because I can take this phone, I can throw it in a river, and you no longer got anything on me physically. But once they put that in you physically, now you're under control because that's your credit card, that's your currency, that's your money, that's your whole damn life right there.
Right.
And again, a lot of this is exposed. You guys can watch the documentary with your own eyes. And to go one step farther, respectfully, it's all in the Bible.
Right.
It's all in Revelations. It's right there in black print.
Right.
So all I'm saying is, but if you want to see some current, watch American Fascism and Freedom. You'll get a wake-up call right there, and it shows you how and why this is happening, because this is all leading up to the one world government, the one world currency.
So there you go.